So we cannot rely heavily on one refinery to feed the nation, because the Dangote is requesting that we should suspend or stop all importation of petroleum products, especially AGO and jet kero, and direct all marketers to the refinery. That is not good for the nation in terms of energy security, and that is not good for markets because of monopoly. So in terms of quality, currently the AGO quality in terms of sulfur is the lowest as far as West African requirement of 50 ppm. Dangote Refinery, as well as some modular refineries like Walter Smith Refinery, Arada Refinery, they produce between 650 to 1,200 ppm. So in terms of quality, their quality is much inferior to the imported quality.
The Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria DAPPMAN has written to President Bola Tinubu, expressing concerns about the alleged monopolistic tendencies of Dangote Refinery. In their letter, DAPPMAN highlighted that Nigerian entrepreneurs had already invested trillions of naira in the country's downstream petroleum sector before the establishment of Dangote Refinery. These investments have generated significant tax revenues for various state governments. The letter, signed by DAPPMAN's executive secretary, Olufemi Adewola, outlines the association's fears that a possible monopoly by Dangote Refinery could jeopardize its members' investments. DAPPMAN called on the president to ensure the continuation of deregulation and free market policies as intended by the Petroleum Industry Act PIA 2021. Concerns over AFRI-5 specifications. DAPPMAN's letter addressed the issue of ICAO's member nations' restrictions related to AFRI-5 gasoil and gasoline specifications. These restrictions result in the Dangote Refinery being the sole source for AGO automotive gas oil purchases. The letter pointed out that, despite compliance by marketers with the AFRI-5 specifications since January 2024, Dangote Refinery's AGO has a sulfur content exceeding 700 ppm, which is significantly higher than the 50 ppm required for imports. Despite this, the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority (NMDPRA) has granted Dangote Refinery a waiver and restricted other operators from sourcing AGO elsewhere. Impact on market competition. DAPPMAN emphasized that the current situation limits competition and leads to higher prices for Nigerians, as Dangote Refinery can dictate prices without any alternatives. The letter detailed how Dangote Refinery initially reduced the price of AGO from $700 per liter to $900 per liter, adversely affecting marketers who had imported AGO at high forex rates. The association lamented that regulators had limited AGO sourcing to Dangote Refinery, impacting the ability of marketers to sell their existing stock and import cheaper AGO to reduce losses. Calls for fair market practices. DAPPMAN underscored the need for free market forces to operate within the sector under appropriate rule of law. They referenced a stakeholders meeting with Dangote Refinery's top management, where assurances were given but not upheld, with Dangote Refinery continuing to offer refined products to foreign traders at significantly lower prices than to local companies. The body assured the president of their willingness to discuss and clarify the issues raised, aiming to provide competitive and healthy fueling alternatives.